So peaceful out here. There's 21 acres of this, most of it's nature. I used to have sap lines running all through here for the sugar house, which I don't know if you can see through those trees over there. Well, if I move over a little bit, you might see it. That's my old sugar house. Really old. That was built in the 1800s. Had put new sills under it when they rotted out, but I try to maintain it and keep it going. This is all mowed too, so it's easy walking out here. Trails in it, so I can ride a four-wheeler in it. Got all my firewood out of here to burn in the house. It's kind of crazy, but I like old rotted stumps. They're kind of intriguing in their shape. So you can remember what used to be or what was. I don't know how well this thing is focused. I can't see the screen. Now, my son told me there was a bear out here last week. Got some pictures of it. I don't particularly want to run into him today. I wouldn't mind if he isn't hungry, then that wouldn't bother me, but if he's hungry, I know I'd be better than a double cheeseburger to him. He said, boy, that guy's fat. He'll be yummy. My legs aren't as good as they used to be, so it's harder and harder for me to walk out here, but I force myself to do it because I don't want to lose my legs altogether. Kind of dark in through here. It took me years to build these roads. I spent over 3 years building my pond down here. The birdies are singing. Well, I'm going to sit down on my old boat here for a while. Probably get my ass wet on this boat, so I'll do while I'm over it. Yeah, well, it'll dry out, won't it? Should have bought a different tripod. I don't want to stand up very good. There. That'll stay for a minute. Yeah, like I said, it took me about 3 years to dig this all out with a backhoe. It's anywhere from 10 to 12 feet deep. It's all spring fed. Water comes up out of the ground. Kind of a shell shock when you jump into it. That water's ice cold. Oh, mist above it. You want to cool off in the middle of summer. We used to have one of those floating things to jump off out there. But oh, Mr. Frog, you saying good morning to me? Well, good morning to you too. Want to show yourself? Come out of the grass. We'll be nice to you. Is your name Jeremiah? Are you the bullfrog? Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. Sing along, you got it. Yep. You got a nice voice there, Jeremiah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ooh, somebody's answering the bullfrog over there. I think that's a mating call. Well, I'm not looking for a frog right now, so you can run along. I thought I saw a muskrat over there somewhere swimming in the water, but he dove underneath. Usually I get some beavers in here now and then. I don't really like them around because they clog up the culvert over here in the corner. They pile a bunch of brush on it. Boy, they're miserable to get rid of. The beaver, that is. I put up a sign saying no beavers, but they just tore it down. Ate the post. The little bastards. Yeah, I guess I'm rested up enough to move again. Get up. There's some holes there. I don't want to fall in that. That's a birch tree right there. You can tell by the leaves. Birchy, birchy. And that's a white birch right there. Kids used to have a lot of fun on that paddle boat. Well, I did too, actually. Me and my ex-wife used to paddle all around this pond. That's where the water runs out. Yeah. Can't think how many cans of beer I drank digging this or that backhoe. I know when I come out here to dig, I bring a whole 12 pack, and by the end of the day, I probably drank it all. Oh well. That's what Irishmen do. I'll probably never change. Too stubborn to change. That pipe you see running out through there is a aeration pipe. It's connected to my windmill up here. That when the wind blows, that pushes air out through there to the middle of the pond. Helps keep it healthier. Bought that out of Canada probably 30 years ago. Still works. I know I got it all together there. I got it up there, then I found out I put the blades on backwards. I said, well, you stupid son of whatever. There's a little bird house here. Nobody's home, I don't think. There's other trails that go way out there, but you see that ladder that goes up a tree? That's a deer stand. You climb up there and you wait for the deer to come through. And you get it with a bow and arrow or whatever you got to use. Oh, Mr. Froggy, I almost stepped on you. I'm sorry. You wouldn't want me stepping on you. My son put that birch arch up there. He got married out here about 10 years ago, and he wanted a birch altar. I said, well, he built one. He had all his pictures taken under there with the background of the pond. Worked out pretty good. He did a nice job, didn't he? As you can see, it's a nice view from here. Get married in. I think if I ever got married again, I'd probably come down here and use that. But at my age, I guess I probably not even think about it, huh? Looking birds and scratching leaves. This one is a mother. left one. I used to jump out into the pond on. I was telling you about. My ex-wife took it out of there. I guess her and her husband did. Maybe they didn't like it. I don't know. I probably wouldn't have used it in my lifetime anyway. Taking pictures if you're wondering what I'm doing. I know this grass needs mowing again. Sit there a minute. And get some pictures of these berries. I get my lens all close enough. Sorry about that. Turn my back for 1 minute and you guys have a party and knock it over. That were nice of you. That looked peaceful out in there. See that old log sitting over there? I used to go over there and sit and just listen to birds. We'll go over and sit there a minute and you'll know what I mean. It was just peaceful. Yeah. It's an old maple log. Wonder if there's any raccoons in it. See, it's got a nice little place for me to sit. Do some thinking. Mushrooms there. See them? Well, look at those white ones over here. What are they? They're interesting, ain't they? I don't know what you call them. Fungi. If you stand up, I can use my camera to take a picture of it. But don't be knocking yourself down. So, I needed a tripod with a better base. Now I can stay there. It's a flower. I think. Take off some of the ferns. These are very interesting. Now back to the seat. I can't stand it. Every time I see something, I get curious. See, mushrooms are like I don't know if any of you know what that is. Guess you could tell me if you can see it. It's something. It sure is something. There's some blackberries going to be coming along pretty soon. More cherries. Choke cherries. Look how high the grass gets out here. Must be 6 foot tall. It's like living in a jungle. More bullfrogs. Now that over there is a miniature shooting range. Sighting in there, your guns. It's got little iron ornaments inside of there that you're supposed to hit. Some of them pretty small. There's a little tiny one over there, the bigger one. 4 or 5 of them there. It's all built so that all your bullets don't stray off to somewhere else. Yeah, if you're a deer hunter like that, which most people in Vermont are, you need to keep your gun sighted in. I don't even own a gun now. When I got out of the police department, I decided I was going to hang it up, get rid of it. Now there's a turtle just jumped off the top of that. You can see the rings over there. He was up there sunbathing on top of that stump. Sorry I disturbed you, young fella. There's some big old snapping turtles that live here. Yeah. You wouldn't want to be swimming out here and get caught by one of them. They won't let go. Some of them turtles live over 100 years. Some even longer. I think I saw one in the paper. Was one of them big turtles was 200 years old. Can you imagine? Oh, ain't them pretty? It's just about as pretty as a bug's ear, isn't it? You go, we'll get a photograph of that. I get you guys to stand up. I get a bigger one than that. I want to make sure I bring next time instead of that. You work with what you got. Okay. Now it's uphill from now on till we get to the top. See, in the summer we ride 4-wheelers out here, and in the winter we rode snow machines. Vermont's a good place to live if you can afford it. Price of living is like everywhere else has gone up like crazy, so you gotta take the good, bad, and the ugly, I guess. The reason I set you down so much is I take pictures and I have to get my focuses. You know, you gotta focus. Keep yourself focused. Okay, back into the dark woods we go. Ho ho. Looks like there's a little dust on top of the pond, doesn't it? It'll clear up. It'll all run out the culvert. Now we're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. Just follow this yellow brick road. Look at the size of that old stump. Now that was a tree, wasn't it? Used to log this off every 8 years. And I'd use lumber to build things. Picked up everything because what I wasn't going to build with, I turned into firewood. But you need to keep your woods thinned out. That's so you have a healthy growth of trees. Logging is good. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. Getting out of breath. I remember back in the late 50s and early 60s, first chainsaw I ran was a old McCullough, all made of metal. Well, that thing must have weighed 30, 40 pounds. You lug that sucker around for a day, you're going to have some muscles. Yeah. That's for sure. Makes me breathe a little heavy. But my knee held up, that's a good thing. Yeah, we're coming out in daylight. Whatever them things are down there, they're hard to get rid of. Got them on the lawn, and there's some more of them. Wherever they were. Don't know if that's even coming out, but you know, I had some people were complaining some of my videos are a little shaky, but I guarantee you next year they'll be even more shakier, because that's what old people do. They shake. Most people are understanding about it and don't say much, but it's not that I don't know. I do know. So you just set up a tripod. Yeah, right. What good's that do me if I'm walking around, huh? Ooh. There. coming out towards my sugar house. Made a loop. Loopy doop. It's my son's garage over there. He's in there looking over my car to tell me what I'm going to need for inspection. He's a good mechanic. I'm sure it's going to cost me some money before I get done. Always does, but you need to have your car safe to be on the road. Whew. Got my shoes wet now. All that dew on the grass. Doo-dah, doo-dah. There. More flat ground again. Start on a mountain over there. Well, we're going to end it right here.